Hey, what's up guys, my name is Master and welcome back to the video on this channel. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be talking about how did everyone get their Frostbites, the history of how it was traded from person to person and to whom it was gifted basically. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, it would mean a ton to me. I'm trying to reach 11,000 subscribers really quickly, and if we could reach that would be amazing. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go from the top of the list to the bottom. The first person on the list who has a Frostbite is a person known as Mitch. He's one of Sid's really close friends and Sid basically gave him a Frostbite for free. The next person on the list is Keemstar. Basically Mitch and Keemstar are linked together. I'll basically summarize it quickly, but if you want to know the whole history of FaZe Clan coming into Krunker, you can watch the video in the top right corner. To summarize it quickly, Keemstar was actually going to host a tournament in Krunker and FaZe started making videos on it, and for that the devs gave Keemstar a free Frostbite, but now he doesn't play the game anymore, so it's just trapped in his inventory. Techie is a staff member of the game, or he's part of the dev team, so he basically can spawn in items for himself. So he got the first antidote XVI. He can spawn in a bunch of items. At one point he had 2 Frostbites, and I'll explain what happened to that, but for now he has 1 Frostbite and he spawned that Frostbite in for himself. Quotation mark, quotation mark, quotation mark, quotation mark is a locked account or a hacker tagged account, I forgot. Yeah, it's hacker tagged and you can't see anything in his inventory because the devs basically made it so that no one could see it, but he has a Frostbite. It's been locked away, and the reason for that is because he basically found a glitch which allowed him to dupe items that allowed him to rack up a ton of KR, and I'll leave Cal's video in the description or in the pinned comment. In that video he basically goes over people who duped items, and quotation mark was one of the people who did it. When the first Frostbite was listed on the market for about
1 million
KR, he basically got it and it was his to keep, but then from what I can remember, someone snitched on him and then he got hacker tagged. So that's how quotation mark got his Frostbite, and it's just trapped in his inventory. I hope they can give this one away. The next one on the list is a person named Buff, and luckily they're close to each other because both of them got their Frostbites from the market, but Bluff is a person who actually got it legitimately. He didn't have to spend a million KR like quotation mark did. He actually only had to spend 400,000 KR. This is what the Frostbite looked like when it was on the market for the second time. It was hosted by Sydney again. Frosty Wolf was actually one of the first CCs to get this Frostbite for himself. It wasn't traded to him, it was directly spawned into his inventory. The same happened with Exerno, but there was a bit of complication for that. What basically happened was that Sydney promised him a Frostbite a long time ago, but wasn't able to add it to his inventory because the Frostbites were kind of bugged. After he fixed the issue, and as you can see by the screenshot on screen right now, it was added into his inventory because Sydney just spawned it in. Strems got his Frostbite from Sid because one day Sydney came to his stream and he said that if he rolled over 50, he'd get a Frostbite, and if he rolled under 50, he'd deduct 20 levels from his account. I'll play the clip now, but then the end outcome of it was that he rolled an 88 and therefore he got a Frostbite.
Sydney was here last night, and I rolled a number between 1 and 100, and he said if I rolled over 50, I get the Frostbite. If I roll under 50, then he will deduct 30 levels from my account, and I rolled an 88.
Waspy got his Frostbite in a really unique way, just like Strems. Basically, the devs came into his stream. I'm not sure which dev it was, but then they said that if he rolled a 95 plus, he'd get a Frostbite, and if he rolled an 80 plus, he'd have to gift 25 subs. Then Waspy rolled an 85, and then he told the dev that he'd rather gift 50 subs to the community and get a Frostbite, and then they basically agreed. He got the Frostbite, and then Frosty Wolf helped him gift the subs to a bunch of other streamers. Trading wasn't out when he got it, so it was just spawned into his account. Sorable got his Frostbite because when trading first came out, he sent Sydney a bunch of contrabands for one of his Frostbites, and he doesn't have any pictures of the trade, but this is the only proof that he has about him getting it, and that's how he got the Frostbite at the end of the day. He made a video about it himself, so I'll leave that in the pinned comment in the comment section down below. Next person on the list is a person named Owzy. I don't have any definitive proof of how he got it. He was one of the first 5 people who completed the egg hunt, and if you were one of those first 5 people, you get the Vertigo item, but when I checked his inventory, he didn't have it, so my only conclusion is that he traded the Vertigo for the Frostbite and a few other items. The next person on the list is another person with the Vertigo, but this person actually has the Vertigo. His name is Vortex. Solar13 is a map maker and he's mainly known for his really huge maps like Parkour Plus and a bunch of other ones. I'll leave them on the screen right now. The way he got his Frostbite was for his maps and for him being a positive figure in the community. He's done a lot for Krunker and he's helped out a bunch of people, and that's the reason he deserved a Frostbite and it was given to him. It was added into his inventory by trading when it first came out. Basically, Sydney asked Solar to send him an offer for the Frostbite and he'd accepted to thank him for all the work he's done for the community, and that's the story of how Solar got his Frostbite. Cal got his Frostbite on stream and I'll roll the clip right now instead of me explaining it.
I'm gonna have to buy back that golden egg. But I'm... Yo! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Sydney! Holy shit.
Cal also got a second Frostbite from a person named Elmo. He's an in-game mod and he got gifted the Frostbite from Sydney and he traded it to Cal for a few things. Sictus got his Frostbite from Sydney on stream and I'll roll the clip right now.
Check. Hi, Sid. Oh my god, Sid!
HMZ actually got a bunch of opportunities to get the Frostbite. He made a video on why he declined it. Basically, the devs were asking for his shatter core and he got the first one in the game. So he had sentimental value to it and he didn't want to give it away. So he declined Sydney's offer, but then a few days ago on Stream Tech, he gave away his second Frostbite to HMZ, and that's how Zed got his Frostbite. XRBW, also known as Essa, he's the one who gave me this video idea. He has a Frostbite and the way he got it is actually really interesting. So Strems basically got a Frostbite for 700k KR. He had 2 Frostbites, and during the Vertigo trade, which is on the screen right now, he gave 1 Frostbite to Mitch and then Mitch had 2 Frostbites now. And what Essa did is he basically took that opportunity and bought the Frostbite from Mitch. The offer was 1.1 million KR, a Jagdfaust, a Corolla, an Egg Tamer, a Rainbow Sniper and a Rainbow AK, and Mitch basically accepted that. So Mitch lost one of his Frostbites and that was given to Essa. Kashi Cans got his Frostbite from trading. He spent 3 months on trying to get it and then he finally got Cal's second Frostbite, which was again given to him by Elmo. And this was the trade. As you can see on screen right now, it was separated into 3 because it's such a huge trade. He made a video on this himself and I highly recommend you guys check it out because it's amazing how he went from nothing to one of the rarest items in the game. So good job for him on that. It's an achievement that I don't think anyone else can achieve really easily. UCD got his Frostbite from Sydney again on stream. Basically, Sydney sent an offer for his good old days for the Frostbite and then he accepted it and that's how he got his Frostbite. SQXIIB or Squib got his Frostbite from the Frostbite giveaway. This was originally Vince's Frostbite. This giveaway was hosted on the official Krunker.io Twitter page and it had over 1,300 entries. It's probably more, I'm not really sure, I haven't checked it in a while. He was the winner of the giveaway and this was the trade that happened, which is amazing. He won one of the rarest items in the game and this is such a rare opportunity that not many people can get. The last and final person to ever get their Frostbite is a person named Cheche G. He got it on stream. This is the last Frostbite that would ever be spawned into the game. I'm not really sure if there are going to be any more, but for now there are only going to be 21 in circulation. Not even in circulation, I'm not really sure if the people who have it right now are even going to trade it, but it's up to them if they want to. Before Sydney started giving away his Frostbites, he actually had 10 in his inventory and as you can see right now he has 0, so he's given away all of them to a bunch of streamers and community members as a thank you or a gift to them. And Vince also gave away his Frostbite, so neither of them have a Frostbite, and Sydney himself said that he can't spawn in anymore. So the people on this list are the final people who have the Frostbite. There are never going to be any more until next season or like next year or in 2022, because this is supposed to be an unobtainable and the unit count should be really low, so I can understand why they don't spawn in anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It took a lot of research. Shout out to to Essa for the idea and a lot of the help. Shout out to Soaring for all the clips. Both of them have been a massive help to this video and I can't thank them enough. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and share this with your friends. If you like my content and want to support the channel, use creator code MILE in the Krunker shop while buying KR. It helps the channel out a ton. With that being said, have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.